Why Scrum? Let's compare Scrum with traditional project management to understand how they differ fundamentally in approach and philosophy. In Scrum, the emphasis is on people, whereas in traditional project management, the focus is more on processes. When it comes to documentation, Scrum keeps it minimal, only as required, while traditional methods demand comprehensive documentation. The process style in Scrum is iterative, promoting continuous improvement. On the other hand, traditional PM is linear, often following a strict sequence. Scrum involves low upfront planning, as flexibility is key. Traditional methods focus on high upfront planning, which locks in the scope early on. Requirement prioritization in Scrum is dynamic and based on business value, whereas traditional PM usually fixes this in the project plan from the beginning. Quality assurance in Scrum is customer-centric. Traditional PM is process-centric. Scrum teams are self-organized and decentralized, while traditional teams are managed and centralized. Change management in Scrum is through product backlog updates, while traditional PM uses a formal change management system. Leadership in Scrum is about collaboration and servant leadership, unlike the command and control style of traditional PM. The focus of Scrum is on business value, with early ROI and consistent customer involvement. Traditional PM often delivers ROI only at the end, and customer involvement varies throughout. This slide compares two popular project management approaches, the traditional waterfall model and the Scrum framework. In the waterfall model, the process flows in a linear sequence. As shown in the chart, stages like analyzing, designing, implementing, testing, and release are executed one after the other. The value is delivered only at the end, after everything is completed. This can lead to delays in feedback and late detection of issues. On the other hand, the Scrum framework follows an iterative and incremental approach. Work is divided into multiple sprints, usually 2 to 4 weeks long. Each sprint includes planning, estimation, development, review, and retrospective. With each sprint, a small but working part of the product is delivered. This enables early value delivery, faster feedback, and continuous improvement. The key takeaway here is that Scrum offers more flexibility and adaptability, especially in dynamic or fast-changing environments, while Waterfall is more suited for projects with fixed requirements. One of the core benefits of Scrum is adaptability. Scrum is built on the principles of empirical process control, which means decisions are based on experience, observation, and evidence rather than assumptions. It encourages frequent inspection and adaptation throughout the project lifecycle. Thanks to iterative delivery through sprints, Scrum allows teams to embrace change at any point. Whether it's a change in customer requirements, market conditions, or technology, Scrum provides the flexibility to respond without derailing the project. By reviewing progress at the end of each sprint, the team can adjust the plan and priorities accordingly. This makes Scrum highly suitable for complex and dynamic environments where change is constant and responsiveness is critical. Another important benefit of Scrum is continuous feedback. Scrum emphasizes regular and real-time communication. Two key practices that enable this are the daily stand-up and the sprint review, demonstrate and validate sprint. In the daily stand-up, team members share what they did yesterday, what they plan to do today, and any blockers they are facing. This ensures that issues are identified and addressed early, keeping the team aligned and productive. At the end of each sprint, during the sprint review, the team demonstrates the completed work to stakeholders. This allows for immediate feedback from the customer or product owner, helping the team validate the product's direction and make improvements in the next sprint. This continuous feedback loop helps improve product quality, ensures alignment with customer needs, and promotes collaboration within the team. Another key benefit of Scrum is continuous improvement. Scrum is designed to help teams constantly learn, adapt, and grow. This is supported by practices like daily stand-ups, sprint reviews, and most importantly, the sprint retrospective. While daily stand-ups and sprint reviews provide feedback on work and direction, the sprint retrospective focuses on how the team works together. After each sprint, the team reflects on what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in the next sprint. This ongoing cycle of reflection and action fosters a culture of learning and drives better efficiency, collaboration, and product quality over time. It encourages teams to fix problems quickly and find new ways to perform better. In short, Scrum doesn't just improve the product, it improves the process and the people as well. One of the most powerful benefits of Scrum is the continuous delivery of value. Unlike traditional methods where value is delivered only at the end of the project, Scrum enables frequent delivery through its iterative sprint cycles. At the end of each sprint, potentially shippable deliverables are produced. These can be released to the customer as often as needed, based on priority or urgency. This process, referred to as ship deliverables, ensures that the customer doesn't have to wait months to see progress or get results. Instead, usable value is delivered regularly, which builds customer confidence and allows for earlier feedback. This approach also allows the organization to respond quickly to changing needs while ensuring that each sprint delivers something meaningful, usable, and aligned with business goals. A key benefit of Scrum is that it promotes a sustainable pace of work. In many traditional project environments, teams face burnout due to long hours, last-minute rushes, or unrealistic deadlines. Scrum, however, is structured to avoid such situations by maintaining a steady, consistent rhythm through its time-boxed sprints. Each sprint is planned based on the team's actual capacity, not assumptions. This ensures that the workload is manageable, deadlines are realistic, and team members aren't overburdened. Because the same cycle repeats, teams find their rhythm and can maintain their productivity over long periods without exhaustion. This sustainable approach not only improves work-life balance, but also results in higher quality output, better team morale, and long-term efficiency. Scrum ensures early delivery of high value by using the Create Prioritized Product Backlog process. In Scrum, all requirements are listed in a product backlog and prioritized based on their business value. This means the most important, high-value features are developed and delivered first. So, even if the project isn't fully completed, the customer still gets the most valuable parts early on. This is especially beneficial in fast-moving markets where being first to market or responding quickly to customer needs gives a competitive advantage. Delivering high-value features early increases customer satisfaction and allows quick returns on investment. Scrum also promotes an efficient development process by focusing on time boxing and reducing non-essential work. Each activity in Scrum, like sprint planning, development, and meetings, is time-boxed. This prevents work from dragging on unnecessarily. Also, by regularly reviewing progress and focusing only on what's truly important, teams avoid waste and distractions. This leads to better focus, faster decision-making, and more meaningful progress. Over time, Scrum teams become more disciplined, organized, and productive. Scrum naturally increases motivation within the team, especially through the daily stand-ups and sprint retrospectives. In the daily stand-up, every team member shares their progress and challenges. This gives them a sense of ownership and involvement. It also makes everyone feel heard, which boosts morale. The sprint retrospective adds to this by giving the team a safe space to reflect on how they work together. They can discuss what went well and what needs improvement, without blame. This open culture of trust and respect leads to higher motivation. When people feel valued and part of a collaborative environment, they naturally become more engaged, committed, and productive. Scrum supports faster problem resolution through continuous collaboration and co-location of cross-functional teams. Because everyone, developers, testers, designers, and product owners, work closely as one team, issues can be identified and resolved quickly. There's no need for long emails or waiting for approvals from different departments. This tight integration and real-time communication allow problems to be addressed as soon as they arise. Whether it's a technical issue, a blocker, or a misunderstanding, it's easier to resolve when the team is aligned and working together daily. This leads to fewer delays, better decisions, and a more stable development process. Scrum ensures the delivery of effective and relevant deliverables through two key practices: the Create Prioritized Product Backlog and regular sprint reviews. By prioritizing the product backlog, the team focuses on delivering the most valuable and necessary items first. It ensures that what the team is building aligns with the customer's expectations and current market needs. After each sprint, a sprint review is conducted where the product increment is presented to stakeholders. This frequent inspection helps in getting timely feedback, identifying gaps, and adjusting the deliverables for the next sprint. As a result, what gets delivered is high in quality, relevant, and validated continuously, making the outcome truly effective for the end user. Scrum is a highly customer-centric framework, meaning the entire process is designed with the customer's needs and business value in mind. Right from the start, the product backlog is created based on business priorities. The team collaborates continuously with stakeholders to understand their requirements and deliver accordingly. The frequent reviews and feedback cycles ensure that the evolving product always aligns with the customer's expectations. This ongoing collaboration builds trust and ensures that the product not only meets but often exceeds customer expectations. Ultimately, Scrum places the customer at the center of the process, delivering value early, often, and consistently. One of the core strengths of Scrum is that it enables high velocity of development through its collaborative and structured framework. Scrum brings together cross-functional, self-organizing teams that include developers, testers, designers, and business stakeholders. Because everyone works closely with shared goals and clear priorities, the team becomes more focused and aligned. There are no silos or long delays due to dependencies. Decisions are made faster, and tasks are executed more smoothly. This level of collaboration allows teams to achieve maximum productivity, or what we call high velocity. The continuous rhythm of sprints keeps momentum strong, and over time, teams operate at their peak performance level. Scrum also fosters an innovative environment by encouraging regular reflection and learning, especially through the retrospect sprint and retrospect project processes. After each sprint, the team reflects on what went well, what didn't, and what can be improved. These discussions are not just about fixing problems, they're also about exploring new ways of working and encouraging creativity. Over time, this mindset of continuous introspection leads to more experimentation, learning, and adaptability. Teams are empowered to try new approaches, share ideas freely, and continuously evolve. This kind of environment nurtures innovation, as people are encouraged to think beyond the usual and improve both their product and their process. An important aspect of Scrum is the availability of a comprehensive resource known as the SBOK Guide, Scrum Body of Knowledge. The SBOK Guide serves as an official reference for understanding and successfully implementing Scrum. It offers clear guidelines and best practices, making it useful for both new learners and experienced professionals. What makes the SBOK guide valuable is its versatility. It's not limited to software or IT. It can be applied to projects of any size, complexity, or industry. Whether you're delivering products, services, or any stakeholder-focused outcomes, Scrum, as defined in the SBOK trademark, can be tailored to fit. It also supports portfolio and program-level applications, making it relevant at both operational and strategic levels. That's why this guide is an essential tool for promoting consistency, clarity, and scalability in Scrum practices. The SBOK Guide, which stands for Scrum Body of Knowledge, is a structured framework designed to help organizations implement Scrum effectively. This framework is broadly divided into three key areas: principles, processes, and aspects. Let's briefly understand each one. Scrum principles are the foundational guidelines that must be followed in every Scrum project. These principles are non-negotiable and help ensure consistency and success. Scrum processes describe the step-by-step actions or activities involved in a Scrum project. They guide us through the complete Scrum cycle, from initiation to delivery. Scrum aspects refer to the key focus areas like quality, risk, communication, and change. These aspects ensure the Scrum project stays on track, adapts to challenges, and delivers value. These three elements together form the core framework of the SBOK Guide, offering a well-rounded practical approach for managing Scrum projects of any size or complexity. Scrum principles are the core foundation of the Scrum framework. These principles are not optional. They are mandatory for every Scrum project, regardless of size or industry. They guide the mindset, behavior, and structure of a Scrum team and help ensure alignment with Agile values. There are 6 key Scrum principles. 1. Empirical process control emphasizes transparency, inspection, and adaptation to manage complexity and uncertainty. 2. Self-organization encourages team ownership, responsibility, and motivation without needing top-down control. 3. Collaboration promotes active communication and shared goals among team members and stakeholders. 4. Value-based prioritization ensures the team always works on the highest value items first to maximize business benefit. 5. Time boxing creates discipline by setting fixed durations for key activities like sprints and meetings. 6. Iterative development enables continuous learning, frequent delivery, and the ability to adapt to change. These principles make Scrum a flexible yet disciplined approach to delivering value-driven outcomes. Scrum aspects represent key elements that must be monitored and managed throughout the life cycle of a Scrum project. While Scrum principles provide a foundation, these aspects ensure that projects stay on track, deliver value, and respond to real-world challenges. The 5 major Scrum aspects are: 1. Organization defines roles and responsibilities in a Scrum team, including key roles like the product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. 2. Business justification ensures that the project remains aligned with business goals and continues to deliver value throughout. 3. Quality focuses on maintaining a high standard of product output by embedding quality checks throughout the Scrum processes. 4. Change. Scrum embraces change. This aspect focuses on managing and adapting to changes in requirements or market conditions. 5. Risk. Identifies and mitigates risks early through iterative development and constant feedback loops. These aspects are not standalone. They work together and must be continuously assessed and adjusted during every sprint. Scrum defines 19 fundamental processes categorized into 5 major phases. Each phase has its specific objectives and associated tasks that guide the flow of a Scrum project from start to finish. Here are the 5 phases. 1. Initiate. This is the starting point of the project. O activities include defining the vision, forming the team, identifying the Scrum Master and stakeholders, developing epics, and preparing a prioritized product backlog. Second, plan and estimate. In this phase, the focus is on breaking down requirements. O user stories are created and estimated. The team commits to stories and breaks them down into tasks. The sprint backlog is finalized here. 3. Implement. This is the execution phase. O, the development team, creates deliverables, conducts daily stand-ups, and updates the product backlog as needed. 4. Review and retrospect. This phase ensures learning and validation. O, the team demonstrates completed work and holds a retrospective to reflect on improvements. 5. Release. Final deliverables are shipped to the customer. O, the team conducts a final project retrospective. This structured process helps maintain transparency, iterative progress, and value delivery throughout the project lifecycle. When Scrum is scaled for larger projects or entire enterprises, coordination becomes more complex due to multiple teams working simultaneously. To handle this, the SBOC guide outlines 8 additional Scrum processes beyond the standard 19. These are grouped into 2 categories. 1. Scrum for large projects. Chapter 13. Create large project components. Break the large product into manageable components or modules. Conduct and coordinate sprints. Multiple teams may run parallel sprints, so synchronization is key. Prepare large project release. Combine deliverables from all teams and ensure integrated release planning. Second Scrum for the enterprise. Chapter 14. Create program or portfolio components. Align projects with broader strategic goals. Review and update Scrum guidance body. Ensure enterprise-level governance and best practices. Create and groom program or portfolio. Backlog. Manage a unified backlog across departments or business units. Coordinate program or portfolio components. Facilitate inter-team dependencies and delivery. Retrospect program or portfolio releases. Conduct high-level retrospectives across teams to drive enterprise-wide improvements. These processes ensure that Scrum remains effective and scalable even in complex multi-team environments.